Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Farrell SC, and welcome back to our single-player series on ARK Survival Evolved. So we are here at Green Obelisk. The plan that I mentioned in the last episode was we were going to take all of the allos over to Ragnarok and have them just run wild, gain a ton of levels, so we would have a better shot against the Gamma Broodmother. I did some thinking, and I think it's actually, we're going to change it up. We're not going to go over to Ragnarok. We've been to Ragnarok. Let's go over to a different map. So I think today's plan is we are going to go over to Scorched Earth. So, reason is, I'm going to try to put us near the Green Obelisk, which we can just get the allos right away. Hopefully we don't die. We're probably going to die once or twice on the way there. But some of the spawn points are relatively close to the Green Obelisk, and there is a ton of stuff all within that area that we can use the allos to kill. On top of that, there's a little area right near the Green Obelisk where there are a ton, and I mean a ton, of not only Thylacoleo spawns, but Rex spawns too. There's like a little Rex triangle that you can kind of configure if you play your cards right. So yeah, there's going to be a ton of things to kill out there, but at the same time, we are going to kind of get prepared for a high Thylacoleo tame and also a Rex tame. So that's the plan. We're going to hang out there for a little bit, and to be honest, with the new foliage and stuff like that, with the turkey trials, I mean, I personally have never been over to Scorched Earth during these fall foliage events, so I'm curious to see how Scorched Earth actually looks. Now, going over what we have in the inventory here, if I can... I hate this. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's go over the inventory. So, creatures-wise, obviously I brought the Allosaurus. I also brought the Argent. There's a specific place I like to set up a mini base. It's not going to be much of a base, I'm going to be honest. It's more going to be a taming pen, campfire, and then if we have to, we'll quickly make a tent during heat waves and stuff like that. But you need the Argent to get up there. It's up. It's like a little cliffy thing. So I needed to bring the Argent. That being said, one of the allos has to stay behind. So I'm gonna leave this allo here. Everybody's gonna get tamed up over there. I think I'm gonna do separately. Just have this guy wreak havoc in this area and just have it kill everything in sight. So it still will gain the levels. It's just not going to be with its friends when we do so. But besides that, let me just show you inventory-wise what I'm bringing along with me. All right, we went over creatures. I'm going to bring one allo saddle just in case if someone gets stuck or whatever. We can always... we can always get the saddle and then just kind of move them the way that we need to. Obviously, the Argentavis saddle. Canteen, clothes-wise, is just going to be cloth. I also... Where is it? Also, the Ascendant Gilly gauntlets, too. So, should keep us warm and should keep us from being too hot. I think when we get over there, too, we're also going to eventually set up a little smithy setup and everything. So, I'm going to get Desert Cloth Armor. 1, it looks nice. 2, it'll help us, obviously, in the desert. Desert Cloth Armor helps you in the desert. Alright, moving on. 30 cooked meat. We'll be able to get meat a ton over there, so we're okay there anyways. I'm going to bring this along with me, the Mastercraft crossbow. If we start killing some dinos and we actually get some arrows, then, yeah, I mean, we get some arrows. And then we can at least use that if, if we're in a desperate situation, we can always use that. I'm bringing cryopods along just in case if we do get some tames. The Ascendant Gilly Gauntlets we already went over. I'm going to bring the GPS with me, because why not? Long neck, obviously. The typical pick, hatchet, sickle, and pike. The spyglass, some raw meat, not only for the Argent, but also for if we need to cook something up quick. And then Trank Darts. So, I'm going to bring the 1,000 over with me. Over there. It's a bit overkill, but you know what? We have the item slot space, so it's okay. Also, too, I realized that I don't know... I know when we went over to Ragnarok, we went over the Ragnarok, got the tames, came back. took out the 150 allo. I had about 350, I think it was like 350, 400. I looked over the previous videos. 350, 400 tranquilizer darts. I have no idea where they went. So, yeah, I can't use a Pegomastic excuse like I did for the mammoth. I don't know. I checked all the boxes at the base. Maybe for some reason I put them in the boxes up at what is it called? The mosh pit area? I don't know. Yeah, so we potentially lost 350, 400 tranks. Which, you know, it is what it is. We're going to be able to get a ton of them anyway, so it's not a huge loss. It's just a pain in the ass, that's all, to get. But it's fine. We'll move on from that. And yeah, I think we are pretty much ready to go on over. So I'm going to bring you guys back once, once we're on Scorched Earth, and then we'll get started over there. And welcome to Scorched Earth, everyone. It's obviously a little tough to see because, again, I haven't been on this map yet, obviously, in this playthrough, so there's nothing available here. I'm trying to remember the spot that we have to... I think it's... I'm going to be honest. I think it's Midlands 4, because I think right above it is where... right above where we end up spawning in Midlands 4 is the Green Obelisk. I'm just going to look over these really fast just to see. I think we're fine. I think it's Midlands 4. If not, we're going to be running for a while. We're going to probably end up dying, but it is what it is. All right, let's jump on into this. All right. Yeah, so Green Obelisk is right over there. Okay, yeah, we're in a pretty decent spot to begin with. Oh, let me go over this quickly. Not that it's crazy important right now because we are, in the middle of the desert, but health, I jumped it up to 260, so that got us to 86. I had, excuse me, I had 6 levels available, so I had 5 when I showed you guys. Obviously, when I was breeding some of the allos weren't, let's just say, good enough. So I ended up having to kill them and gain another level out of it. So I put all of it into health. At this point, I'm not really sure where to put them because melee damage isn't going to be as big of a deal now because we have a rifle. Movement speed, 115 is good enough. I mean, I could raise that to 120. I'm not going to do crafting skill because if we ever have to do crafting skill, I'll make myself a mind wipe tonic and just put everything into crafting so we can get the best of the best. And then Fortitude. I think we're pretty much okay with Fortitude, gonna be honest. Like, obviously we don't have the auto right now because we are in the desert, but, yeah, we should be okay with Fortitude, overall. Alright, we gotta head over that way, it looks like. Shouldn't be too far of a walk. It's literally up this hill. And then, yeah, we're pretty much there. The only thing is there are a ton of raptors in this area, ton of terror birds, and ton of capros, the little crocodile things that'll grab you and actually pull you everywhere, and yeah, it's not the best. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so right from the get-go, it doesn't look like they really did anything on this map when it comes to the event. Well, I mean, obviously, like, colors-wise, there's also there's not, like, a lot of trees here, so it's going to be tough to at least notice for now. But, yeah, I like Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth is, it's definitely a tougher map to play. You just always have to worry about water, obviously. You always have to worry about, just keeping, yeah, just really the water levels is the most important thing on this. Okay, I'm not seeing anything yet, which is a good thing. It's a bit concerning, though, because... Oh, no. Never mind. Alright, so we have a kangaroo, so if anything comes for us... at least we could try to get stuff aggroed to the kangaroo. I'm not going to run or anything right now. Obviously, our water levels are going to drop real quickly. So I'm going to want to run if we have to, like, get away from something, essentially. Alright, usually up to this part's pretty good. Anyways, oh yeah, we're definitely going to tame one of these little guys out here. Jerboas are all over the place here. We are definitely looking to tame one of those. So they will let us know about any weather that's like any incoming weather. All right, let's get on this little peak here just to kind of nothing coming for us. All right, so if I walk down there, oh yeah, there's a ton of silk here too, so we'll be able to get the desert cloth fairly easily. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look like anything's really down there. I'm wondering if right now, because we just spawned in, everything is still taking its time to actually spawn into the map. I don't know. I'm going to try to take advantage of it, though. Okay. Why did it just squeak? I don't know. I don't see. Oh, my God. All right, sorry. We're doing this now. Come on. Alright, let's get some... That is a cool looking jerboa. We are just picking that up. And this will take 2 seconds. I mean, jerboas are obviously only level 1. They're going to take just a couple mejo berries, nothing crazy, but this is a cool looking one. Look at that. Alright, let's give you the mejos. You'll just tame up right away. Alright, there we go. Cool. And we got our jerboa. Cool. Okay. But that was easy. That is a cool looking jerboa. What? Alright, cool. Oh yeah, let's just give it food quickly. So obviously this guy's not going to be like a fighter or anything for us. It's not going to be... It's just, yeah, so what it does is any incoming weather, so when we get, when there's a thunderstorm coming, when there's a, like, any weather, so at least, I mean, on Scorched Earth, it's going to be pretty much, like, severe heat, basically, is what we're concerned about, like, the heat waves. It'll actually notify us, so there's different, like, actions that the jerboa will do, certain sounds that we have to listen for. But yeah, it kind of gives you like a couple-minute warning, especially if it's like a heat wave, because any warning that you get for the heat wave is going to obviously help. Now that I thought about it, oh boy, and we're already dehydrated. That's okay. I mean, we're close to water. The downside is this is where the capros typically are. Oh, okay, it's just a bush. All right, the Morella Tops is not getting attacked. Just get some water here. Don't see... I mean, to be honest, I could just jump in there and quickly get there. Quickly get in an allo, and then an allo might be able to help us out if anything should happen. Okay, we got a galley in here. And nothing's coming for the galley. So, you know what? I think we're okay. I'm just gonna take the chance at this point. Quickly get an allo out. Quickly get a saddle out just to... Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Creatures, allo. Here we go. ARK data. Just give me the allo saddle first. Come on. Allo saddle. Alright, let's take a quick look around and see. Alright, yeah, we should be pretty set. Yeah, we should be okay. It doesn't look like there's anything around. Oh, there is a capro. Okay, there's a capro there. I wonder if, I don't know if there's more than one capro, so I don't know if I should do a, like a whistle. You know what, let's do it this way. You know what, we're doing it this way. Come here. There we go. Not sure why I didn't do that from the beginning, but it's alright. Alright, let's see if there's any others before we do anything. No, there's the Morella Tops, there's... Alright, let's get everyone out. I think we're okay. Just in case. Aggressive. I think aggressive is the one that I need. Creatures, let's just start pumping everyone out. downside is it looks like everybody's going to be on top of each other. And it's probably going to be impossible to hear me right now, so I'm just not going to talk for a minute. Get out of this. Maybe not. I'm gonna punch my way out of here, maybe. Alright, I may have to send a few up. Oh no, we're too far now. Okay. We're gonna work our way out. I'm legit stuck. Come on. Like... I can't tell if we're actually moving or not. Actually, you know what? What if I whistle everyone? Alright, there we go. Okay. Whistle everyone back here. Alright, let's get at least just the Argent saddle. Let's get in the air. Let's get everyone moving. Whew. Alright, let's figure this out for a second. Alright guys, so let me get you caught up on what's going on here. So, I'm setting up my little base area right up here. So we're really close to Obelisk. I also just have this little thing set up here. So basically this is going to be our little taming pen. The two biggest things that we're going to be looking for, obviously, on Scorched Earth are Thylacoleo, because there's a ton of spawns in this area, and T-Rexes, which all the way out where that, like, I'm pretty sure it's over there. There's a spawn there, there's a spawn a little bit deeper into the desert. There's a lot of T-Rex spawns in this area, too. So obviously we're looking to get a higher level Rex and a higher level Thyla. Now with the Thylacoleo, obviously we're going to drop it in here. Even if we find any high-level raptors, anything like that, they won't be able to get through these little, the little openings here, which is good. So, yeah, we're good to go with that. Dropping down here. I got a refining forge set up. I got a smithy set up, which is holding a lot of the stuff that we don't actually need right now. I also have two little campfires set up just in case. Just in case we need to make any food or anything like that. I did go over towards that little cliff area over there. There was a, you can't really see here, that area over there, there was a loot drop that was, oops, speaking of loot drops, that was a red loot drop. Speaking of which, that's a red loot drop way out there too. Okay. Yeah, we might have to do that too. But what else did we do? Oh, in the loot drop I ended up getting a water jar. So we're going to take as many water jars and water canteens and stuff as possible. Obviously, when I made the smithy, the biggest thing that we have now is the desert cloth armor. So got that out of the way. I'm not going to worry about the gloves because we have our Ascendant Ghillie gauntlets, so that's good to go. And the hat, I'm just going to keep it that way because we would also have to find crystal and other things. So we're not going to worry about that too much. Let me get this drop here. The Allo Army has kind of been going nuts down there. Yeah, so it's you know, doing its job. Not really, you know, I haven't really had it go after anything big yet, but you know, that's what we're gonna be doing. Okay, for this one, we got 2 water jars. Okay, we are just piling on the water jars, which is good, which is very, very, very good. So the Allo Army, I moved them to right over here. So they're kind of just hanging out right now. Let me see. It's right now is like a thunderstorm going on basically in it. I want to see. Okay, yeah, the video's okay for you guys. Okay, good. I didn't know if I should like bring up the gamma or anything like that. You know what? Let me go over the spawn spots right now first before we have the allos run wild. So there is a Thylacoleo spawn down here. I did see a Thylacoleo down here before. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's right over here. Should be like a level 30, I think, or something like that, which, you know, is okay. It's not great, but there's a lot of Thylacoleo in this area, so our job is just to kill, just pretty much wipe everything out in this area. We'll get new spawns in, and the gist is that we're looking for higher and higher and higher Thylacoleo until we get to a point where they're like 140, 145, 150, and then those are the ones that we're going to tame and figure out what's going to be our next buddy. So, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a Thylacoleo spawn down here. Now, I'm not sure if the Thyla is actually here. You also find a lot of Enkies, a lot of Dodicruses on here, ton of raptors on Scorched Earth. There's also going to be a lot of like kangaroos and stuff too. So if we find a high female kangaroo, we might tame that. We might tame that also. Typically, it's right over here. I'm not seeing it right now, but it's fine. Up here, I saw one of the, I'm pretty sure it was right over here, was one of the turkeys, I think. I could have sworn I saw it before. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so we have a turkey here. Not sure how the Allo Army is going to do against the turkey, but we will give it a shot and see eventually. I don't know if we're going to go after that one. Maybe there'll be others that are like a little bit closer to them. But moving over to the other side of the cliff, there should be another spawn or 2 over here. Typically in this higher area here, there's one. Not really seeing it right now. Of course, I tell you guys, there's a ton of Thyla spawns, you'll see, and there's one, okay. Alright, at least there's one. Alright. This one's a level 85. Okay, not bad. One's typically here, and then moving down this way a bit when you get to this little, this area down here should have at least one. So the one good thing is that it's all flat, obviously, here, so we're able to pick them out pretty, I mean, they're not easy to pick out, but it's easier than having to inspect every redwood tree on the island. You know what? Maybe the thorny dragons. No, not seeing Thylas. I'm gonna be honest. I probably pet. Nope, there it is. All right, this one is a level. You know, if I could do this right, it's only standing still. 15, okay. Again, they're just all spawning in, so they're going to be relatively lower levels. As we go through with the allos and just kill everything in sight, we will start to get higher and higher levels. There should be another, I don't want to say there should be. Sometimes there's another spawn over here too. So let's see what we have here. We do have raptors though. Nah, we're back over here. So the spawn that we had was the one over there. Okay, let me look up here for a second. Because right where the snake is, that's typically another Thyla spawn. I don't see it here right now. But that's alright. It's not... Oh, we're about to run out of stam. Okay, where can I drop? Let's drop on over here. And then I'm going to show you the rest of the Thyla spawns too in this area. So let's... I am digging this Jerboa. This is a really cool looking Jerboa. All I'm hoping is it's able to stick around. That's all. That's all I'm really hoping for is that it doesn't die. I mean, it's level 1, so like if we die at any point, it's done. That's it. Alright, so we did all this area. There's another, like, 1 or 2 up ahead. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I just went around and checked this area, but I'm going to look again, just in case, because... Yeah, no, we checked this area, because that... Yep, there's the cliff. Okay. Alright, so I guess not right this second there's a Thyla spawn, but like I said, as we start getting rid of a few dinos, new things will start spawning in. So let me go down here. And sometimes there are 2 different spawns. Where... Ooh, Equus. See if there are any high level ones. That's a level 5, okay. Do we have any, One, are they high level? 2, where did the last one go? There were 4. 1, 2. Alright, let me go over there. Yeah, I definitely just saw 4. 3. Alright, maybe it was just 3. I thought it was 4. Alright, whatever. No big deal. So the last Thyla spawn is sometimes, not all the time, right along this desert area. Now, right this second, probably not. But it may, again, once we start killing stuff, we probably will get a few more. So the only thing you do have to worry about in this area is wyverns. So sometimes you do get wyvern spawns out here, so you do have to be careful because unless it's a really, really, really low level wyvern, yeah, not only it'll be able to catch up to us, it's a lot faster than an Argent. They also hit like a truck too. So yeah, we would be in really big trouble. We would lose the we would lose our Jerboa, and yeah, we would lose everything. So now let's go over the T-Rex spawns that typically come in. So let's start over here. And this is why I want to get a Thyla too, because you can just run around on the Thyla here and just completely kill the one Rex, then move on to the next one, then move on to the next one, move on to the next one. So typically there's a spawn. This is usually the 1 point. And of course, as I'm saying this, there's no Rexes or anything out here. Hey, there it is. Okay, there's the first one. Level 25. Okay, that's 1. Probably gonna have to go into shelter for a minute, just to get rid of the. I don't know what to call it. Basically, the little wavy lines on the screen. It's like basically dehydration. Like heat exhaustion. That's the words. The second one should be on over here. So you basically just go by the peaks. The second one should be somewhere in this area traditionally. this one? One. I wonder if it's a little closer out there. Alright, well, we'll see if there's one over here first. Two, there it is. Okay, 130. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so we got a 130. What is that? Oh. Okay. So it's a red Mo Shops and a red Capro. Okay. Okay, these colors are pretty cool. Like, look at this guy. Level 15, but like green with the like really, really yellow-orange back. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's number 2. The third one should be somewhere over here. So right in this little like, yep, there it is, number 3. That's a 25. Okay, and then sometimes, oh, we're about to run out of, I mean, it's not like we couldn't take anything out, but I don't know. Alright, let's see. What level are you guys? 30? And 0, I can't find it. Where'd you go? Alright, there you are. 30 and 45. Okay, not that good. Alright. And then the last spawn, sometimes, I mean, this isn't all the time, but sometimes you get one, kind of like if we were working our way back to the obelisk. I sometimes see one over here. Not all the time, but to be honest, even all you have to do is, okay, we're gonna get that purple drop too. All you have to do is, let's start by pointing over there. All right, where's that tower? There it is. Okay, go to that point, kill the one in that area. I'm gonna do it this way, make it easier. Go to that point, kill the one in that area. Run all the way, well, on Athyla, Argent, whatever you want to do. Whatever your high-powered melee guy is. Come on over here, kill the next one. Come here, kill the next one. And when you make the loop back around, kind of come up this path and loop, like do like a big circle. That'll give it time for the respawn there, the respawn there, the respawn here. And you can just continuously circle, like continuously go in a circle and just keep killing them. And eventually you'll get the level that you want. And then you just tame it, which... That's why in this area I prefer to use the Thyla, because we can actually shoot stuff on the back of the Thyla. So I can bring the 1,000 Trank darts with me and take out the Rexes that way. With the Argent, it's a little bit more difficult because I have to land, like, let's just say, like, get on a rock. What are you? 55. Megatheriums are great for boss fights too, so Megatherium might be another option. So the good reason why Megatherium's, if you get a high level one, should be pretty good against the Broodmother and stuff. Okay, Broodmother and stuff, because I also noticed in the boss fight that when the Broodmother was hitting our allos, you get a lot of knockback. With those guys being as heavy and as tanky as they are, you don't get as much of a knockback, so they're able, and they deal some damage, especially if they're if they get that red like aura around them. I'm gonna get hit with a Terror Burn in a second. Nope, guess not. Okay, I heard the Terror Burn, I just didn't know where it was. Let's wait for the bugs. There we go. But yeah, the Megatheriums are definitely good for boss fights too. Let me land here so we can get some stamina back up and everything, and then we will continue the journey. I think right now we're gonna start. Moving the allos around. I think that's gonna be the game plan. Let's move the allos around. Let's start leveling them. Let's start leveling out all the wild tames in the area and well, the wild animals, dinos, and yeah, let's just start leveling them like crazy. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Alright, and I'm back. So let's get started here. Let's see what happens. Kill you. Then kill you. Oh, this is gonna be nuts. Kill that guy out there. Come on. Let's go. Kill that too. What else? What's this allo do? Oh. Alright. Let's move up this way. Let's see. Go for that. Oh my god, this is gonna be this is insane. Alright, you. Go for you. You. Nope, too far. Okay. Apparently, if I use the spyglass, though, and I can see something, I have a better range. Can I use the spyglass? There we go. That. No. Oh, sweet. Okay. So even from that far of a distance? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Killed that. Let's move on. Alright, I think you get the gist of what I'm gonna be doing here. I'm gonna bring you guys back once I have an update with, like... Oh, rock golem. Oh, crap, okay. Are they beating them up or not really? I don't know if this is a good idea to let them know. I need to be passive, and I need to bring them... Yeah, they're all moving slow. I don't know why. Okay. Rock golem cooking something. Need to... It's okay. Let's go. Alright, so I'm not going to risk him on rock golems, but everything else is fair game. Let's, come on, guys. Come on, everyone. It's, they might be good, but they're not, rock golem good. Alright. Come on. Come on, Restia. You know what, let me go back. Let me just make sure that we don't have, any, stranded ones back here. That's the rock golem. Yeah, there's a stranded one down here. Okay, let's get him. Come on. Come on. Alright, come on. Alright, thank you. Let's, try this again. Come on. Alright, everyone, let's go. Alright, we're all good now. Okay. Now let's, Alright, let's rest for a second, and then, yeah, so you guys get the gist of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to bring you guys back in a bit. I'm going to bring you back when I have updates on, any high-level Thylacolios, any, like, like 140 and above, basically. But I will, bring you guys back in a bit. Alright, and welcome back, everyone. So, yeah, the allo plan didn't work as well as I thought. The problem is they kept getting stuck on the rocks, everything like that. And I mean, I got some levels on them. I got them each around 9 levels. We ended up going into the desert. I took out a few death worms. I did also have them start getting some of the turkeys in the area. The turkeys are a lot tougher than I thought, even with 19 allos. They're still pretty dang tough. So I'm going to go with a different plan, which is I put them all in cryopods. And we're just going to level them up that way instead. I think that's a little bit easier to do. We're not going to... I'm not going to have them run around because some of them kept getting... it's hard to keep track of 19 of them, I'm going to be honest, as I'm flying on the Argent. So at one point, we got halfway into the desert, and I realized that I only had 14 with me. So I had to backtrack and try to find the rest, and that took obviously a lot of time because... just to kind of give you an idea, yeah, we covered a decent amount of ground with the allos. Like, we went pretty much all the way south and then pretty much almost all the way north. So it's just a matter of going around and finding them and everything like that. We did get a few cool things on the adventure, so I kept picking up some supply drops. We ended up, probably the best thing that we got was an Ascendant Morellatops saddle, which we may tame a Morellatops out here. If anywhere, this is the best place to do it. We also got a tent. We also got like 2 oil pumps and a water veil, so I'm going to set those guys up. But, yeah, I think, yeah, so the only downside was I wasn't actually able to start taking out Thylacolios and stuff like that. So I think the best plan that we're going to do is they're going to stay inside of the Argent, inside the cryopods. They're going to level up passively. We're going to use the Argent to start grabbing some of these Thylas, kill the Thylas, and then rinse and repeat when we get to... the Rexes. The Rexes I may actually use if one of the Thylas is really good. I may use the Thyla instead, but we will see. But the gist is, yeah, it was a little bit too much to bear at once. So trying to keep track of allos, also trying to take out some Thylas in these rocky-ish areas, making sure that the allos don't get lost or trapped behind even the little like cactus they were getting stuck behind. Like it was getting a little ridiculous. I think we have a bit of a more solid plan on just using the Argent. Let's have the Argent pretty much take out everything itself. It'll just make it a little bit easier on me, and yeah. I think that's what we're going to go with. But I'm going to call it here. I'm going to call the episode. In the next one, obviously, it's going to be all about the Thylas. And then, depending if we get a really good Thyla quickly, we may start kind of working on the Rex triangle that I mentioned over there. I'll bring both of those up where you can find the Thyla spawns and the Rex spawns in the next episode too. So just in case, if you weren't too clear on it, I'll go over it again just to be sure. But again, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave some likes, leave comments down below. If you're liking the content that I'm putting out, please subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. So do the likes, the comments. It's just so I know you guys enjoy like getting involved and everything like that. Just like if you guys have any names for the new where is he? Yeah, our new Jaboa. If you have a name for it, I think this guy is really cool. If you have any names for it, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good one, everyone.